All right, let's talk about life path number 5. This is my life path number, so I love this number. So if you're a life path number 5, this video is for you. Now, if you don't know your life path number, I won't complicate things and make you calculate. You can simply just go to my website, click on freebies and resources, and then from there you'll click on websites for self-discovery and click on free numerology report. You'll put in your name and your birth date and it will give you your life path number. So life path number 5s are known as the explorers or the experimenters. We love to explore new things and try new things out. You're always trying something new. Very free-spirited people. We are always striving for more and more freedom and adventure and excitement. You hate having nothing to do, okay? We're always constantly looking to do something. We cannot just be idle. Now, life path number 5s, we do not do well working for other people because we don't like being told what to do. Never. He resists authority. It's very similar to karmic debt number 14 because most people that have karmic debt number 14 are life path number 5s. So you might have a really hard time keeping a job, and to be honest, life path number 5s usually end up being entrepreneurs. Like you really don't do well with just listening to other people. So it'd just be best to be your own boss. As well as being freedom seekers, life path number 5s are also really social. They don't like to conform to other people's ideas, but they do listen and they're like, okay, like maybe you'll change your mind, but you gotta have a really good reason. Life path number 5s do not like to listen to the rules. They like to be free spirits, but we will listen to things as long as they make sense. Like if the rule makes logical sense to us, we'll listen. Otherwise, we do what the fuck we want. We also love to stand up for the underdogs, and we don't like seeing people being mistreated. Now, some of the challenges for life path number 5 is that we aren't that reliable just because we are constantly changing and shifting, and people are like, wait, I thought you were gonna do this thing, like you're not doing the thing no more. Like if y'all go through my TikTok, y'all will see the amount of times that I done changed my style of the way that I'm doing things. One minute I'm doing oracle card pulls every day, the next minute I'm doing hella numerology stuff. Go with the flow. Ignore the people that are like, you change too much, and just know that that's kind of like one of the things that we have to deal with is like people seeing us as unreliable. It is what it is. But another challenge with life path number 5 is that sometimes we like to do really risky things and we are very prone to addictions, okay? So if you know that something can be addictive, I would suggest staying away from it, just because we want freedom so bad that a lot of the times the things that are addictions are our gateway to freedom, so we think. But in all actuality, avoiding addictions is like the biggest thing that is going to give you the best freedom. We also have a tendency to neglect self-care. Don't know why. Make sure to avoid escapism as a self-coping mechanism, because a lot of the times, like, we'll just escape to our phones. Scrolling is an addiction, by the way. If y'all think addiction is just drugs, you're out of your fucking mind. You can be addicted to social media, and a lot of us are, okay? So try to live in the moment. This present moment is like where all the good stuff is, not in the phone, not in the drugs either, and definitely not in the caffeine. Be mindful that we do have a tendency to make impulse decisions and be... My ex used to call me wishy-washy, and I wish I would have known about this life path stuff before then, because I would have told him, I'm not wishy-washy, I'm just life path number 5, and I change a lot, okay? But it's true, we can't be a little wishy-washy. One minute we think this way, one minute we think that way, okay? Since we get so restless, we can make really crazy impulse decisions, which is a big reason why I gravitated towards using a pendulum. I use a pendulum for all of my decision making because I know that I could just be like, oh, I want to do this. And sometimes it'd be your ego. And sometimes it's okay to act on the ego, but sometimes the ego can get you into some shit, okay? So use a pendulum. Check out my page for pendulum tutorials and beautiful pendulums just like the one I have on. So the advice for life path number 5 would be to channel all of that energy that you got going on into creative pursuits, okay? Like channel it into art, channel it into whatever the fuck creativity means to you, channel it into the things that make you feel good. Follow what makes you feel good, but also be responsible. We hate that word, right? But be responsible for real, okay? Like, there's a way to balance freedom with responsibility, and I'm gonna tell you right now, pendulum is the best way to do that, because we just want freedom. We don't care about responsibility. And that's what kind of gets us in a little bit of a pickle, okay? My biggest piece of advice for life path number 5 would be find something that you're comfortable taking direction from. And that's why I like to use a pendulum, because I don't like to listen to other people. We don't like to listen to other people, but we will listen to something. And if you can find that something, that's going to lead you to greatness. Now, I would suggest it be your highest self, your ancestors, your spirit team, whatever the case may be. And that's why I use a pendulum. But if you can find something that is going to guide you responsibly, it's going to lead you to like a life of excitement and adventure and the freedom that you have truly been seeking.